EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Bay State in Massachusetts. Welcome to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New England Patriots. Set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Former 7th-round draft pick, He's inside the 40. And he is all the way down near the 20-yard line. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 52 yards.
You talk about a big-time run right out of the gate. I mean, there was nothing special here play call-wise. He just found a crease, hit it, and he was off.
He'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now, Howard. Exiting the pocket right. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Will Howard. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell adds the extra point. And the Steelers are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. A safe kick taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll go play action with May. Moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st and 10. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. This one intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about. Opening drive. Your defense goes out there. They force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent.
And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Steeler 1st down. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
This is teach tape. This is exactly how they teach defensive linemen to rush the quarterback. First order of business is obviously get a sack. Get to the quarterback, disrupt the pocket. If you can't get there, get big in the throwing lane, and that's exactly why.
They put Wilson in motion. Second down, it's Howard. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver, and incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to be third down.
And 10 yards to go.
19, Tiger, 19.
From the gun, it's Howard. Oh, not a good throw there. That's across his body. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jelani Tabas.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang six on the defense.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And maybe a little more conservative approach following that interception on the last drive. With nobody open, instead of forcing it downfield, he just throws it away, and you can tell he's trying to avoid another costly mistake.
Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
And the Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's May. That complete to Henderson. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
That's another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On play action, here's May. Throw left side, taken in by Pope. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's May. Working free downfield, that's Pope. And he's into the end zone. Jalen Pope, touchdown Patriots. It's his third touchdown on the year.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. Great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
From 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Out of the gun, it's Howard. It's Wilson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will go all the way. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Steelers. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. This is fielded inside the 5. He will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Anderson to start this drive. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Brings up second down.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Here's 3rd and 2. On 3rd and 2, it's May. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he is out of bounds at the 45. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's May. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Steelers will have great field position right around midfield.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now. Like, he just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
They'll throw on 1st down with Howard. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down. Howard to throw here on 1st down. And he's got it again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A give here to Pacheco. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. On 2nd down, Howard. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Throwing on 3rd down is Howard. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he will score! Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. On for the extra point is Boswell. The kick is good. And the Steelers will take a 21-7 lead. We are through 1. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Marcus Jones now to return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On 2nd down, it's May. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
3rd and 9. Now, May. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. That is fielded at the 20. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 26-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll take a shot, looking for Wilson. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Roman Wilson was the intended target. It's 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
3rd down and 9. They put Wilson in motion. To throw is Howard. And that is incomplete. Christian Gonzalez, 1st rounder out of Oregon. Tight coverage there.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
On the return is Jones. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
At their own 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's May. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. To throw now, May. Try and set up the tight end screen.
It's 3rd and 7.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Here's May. That's caught inside. It's complete. First catch of the game for Diggs, and it's a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's another Patriots.
They'll go play action with May. And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. On the give, it's Henderson. And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. Jalen Ramsey up to make the play.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
Third and 6.
Crazy.
Throwing is May. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And it's going to be fourth down. No issues there. This one is good. And the Pats cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Second down, it's Howard. This one grabbed by Austin. That's a good game there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Foxborough after this. Third and 2. Here. From the gun, it's Howard. He's got it. And he will score. Roman Wilson. Touchdown, Steelers. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
Jones now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake, it's May. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
When you can bring quarterbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
On third and long, here's May. He'll spot Henry open downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's May. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit. Mike, there was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
Signaled for and taken. The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Howard. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on first down. Now it's second and 1. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Here's Howard. This one's just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Working out of the gun, it's May. Looking down the field there, but his ball's incomplete.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
Catch is made. That is Williams. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. They'll come up here, first and 10. A run, and this is Henderson. He'll work forward for a couple. The veteran Darius Slay, they're on the stop.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Jones now on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Throwing on first and 10 is May. He'll get this complete. It's poked over the middle. Still going. Jalen Polk. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 70 yards. Touchdown, New England. The PAT, up and good. And the Pats are able to cut the deficit. It's now 28-17. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And they'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of the first down. That's a pickup of 8.
Brings up second down at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's second and a yard. Howard. The tight end, Jonnu Smith, secures it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Gain of 13 yards.
13 yards on the catch there. That's a Steeler first down. From the gun, here's Pacheco. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. We've got to find a way on first and second down to stay ahead of the chains so third down is not so daunting. I like the fact that they took a shot on third and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the fourth down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up fourth and a mile.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Crazy.
That's quickly out to Williams. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag. Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Crazy.
Third and short. And here is May. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, he thinks he has the answers. The secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And a good run there to give him 5 yards.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And he'll take this one in. Roman Wilson. touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will extend this third quarter lead.
Patriots 17.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Jones now on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on first down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jalen Pope that time. And it'll be second down.
3-yard line.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he's going to be out of bounds when he has his offense set up his great field position inside the red zone. A handoff to Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Off the play fake. Here's how. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, really for two reasons. One, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. Two, teams' willingness to go for it on fourth down is at an all-time high.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
Crazy.
May now on first and 10. Going up top. That is brought in. A big connection to put the field as they get across midfield on that one.
52 yards. That's good for a Patriots first down.
To throw on first down is May. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
Throw left side, taken in by Pope. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here's May again. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. And it brings up a second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
That is caught. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drop, and it gets his team a first down. They'll try to sneak it here, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Great May. Touchdown. a bit closer.
Patriots 24.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Throwing is Howard. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On second down, Howard pushed out to his right, and he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Howard to throw it here, third and short. This one grabbed by Austin. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline. And he's able to extend this drive.
So, from the 36, it is first and 10. Throwing again, Howard. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Jonnu Smith, the tight end, man he was looking for there. And it'll lead to a second down. To throw again, it's Howard. That's hot downfield by Smith. That changes a lot. He's out of bounds all the way down at the 20-yard line.
First down, Steelers.
Set to go now on first and 10. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. On first and 10, here's Pacheco. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Pacheco. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He slams it in there, and he is in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Steelers. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
On first and 10, here's May. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll go right back to Diggs. He's got it again. 15 more on that connection. You're making it look easy. That's another first down.
For the Patriots. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's May. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. And it'll bring up second down. Off the play fake, it's May. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Throwing on third down is May. Forced out to his right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
And for all the interceptions that he's thrown this game, kind of wish he would have gotten the message sooner. If it's not there, just get rid of it. Sometimes the best play in football.
Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
He'll get that to Wilson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down. Throwing on first and 10, it's Howard. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
And while the play results in an incompletion, I think these are the type of decisions from a young quarterback that you're okay with. If the play's not there, if you don't feel good, throw the ball away, don't turn it over, and let's live for the next play call.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. They put Wilson in motion. Throwing on third down is Howard. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by the safety, Jabril Peppers.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. Sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And he is taken down enough before they're able to get it out of danger up past the 25. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10.
Throwing now is May. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. That's the four-time All-Pro T.J. Watt in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. Let's go. Dobbs now to throw. He's going to air this one out. To the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, New England. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year.
Makes the score.
Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
They'll run with Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Second down, it's Howard. Forced to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
You have to wonder, Mike, how are those previous mistakes he made earlier in the game still lingering in the back of his mind? You can tell he's being a little bit more conservative. He doesn't want to risk throwing a third interception and kind of just throws this one away.
3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards. Howard to throw here on first down. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Now on 4th down, the veteran Chris Boswell on for the Steelers. That one is good. And the Steelers will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's right side and brought in by Williams. Here's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Dobbs to throw. I had a defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
That's taken in, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14, and the decision to go for it pays off. All 3 timeouts still remain. They'd love to use them on the defensive end, but here comes 1st and 10. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver, and when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball, and he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction. And there's a great example of the pressure altering the quarterback's plan. They need to continue to get him off his spot, continue to make him speed through those progressions. I think if they can continue to do that, they're going to find good success.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. Now Howard on 1st down. He finds Austin with the grab. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
At the 43-yard line.